Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included in the tubular update. Now, between this and the last episode, I was thinking this really needs kind of, well, a door that has no effective properties, so in an automatic one, it's going to require power though, right, to be automatic, so might as well just do a normal one so that we don't have too much in here. And then we're going to need a gas flow shut off, although that's going to need power, isn't it? Only 10 watts. It's not a lot of power. We can probably run that from the utilities up here pretty easily. Yeah. So, and basically we're going to have a sensor because this does come with, yeah, auto inputs. So we're going to put that there. We are going to then cancel these two. And then ventilation, insulated. These were all igneous, so we're going to keep it the same. Like that. And then we're going to have automation. We're going to have a thermosensor right here. And I'm not sure what this is going to be set to, but it's going to be probably set to pretty cold. Can we be on automation, please, so I can see where the input is? And there we go. Just to make sure that I put the thermal sensor in the correct spot. Sand. Can we get that swept up, please? Actually, why wasn't a lot of this swept up? I would think that a lot of this would have been. Anyways, let's get all this swept up. We do have the hydrogen building up at specific points. And the idea being is that if the nullifier doesn't use up all the hydrogen in general, we will need to shut it off to some degree. Although now that I think about it, the shutoff should be as close as possible because it'll keep on cooling it down. Actually, you know what? Yep, that is absolutely correct. So let's cancel that right there, and we're going to have to move that down a bit. Insulated pipes. Build that across. And we will cancel these three. And I guess we're just going to have a really long pipe or automation wire because I do want it to take the temperature from over here. So, oh, yes, good. Out of iron. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then insulated pipe. Let's pull it up into this. Pull that down. Let's get a thermo sensor way over here. And we have plenty of refined iron because I accidentally went crazy doing so. All the way over. Oh, and we are going to need some power. More from the utilities here, I would think. In fact, I need to connect this pump to this utilities. There's a lot of liquid that's actually building up there because this is kind of melting. But anyways, wire iron. And it would just make sense to hook it up to that too because of that piece right there. All the way down and connect. And we'll actually just hook that up. Okay, that and deconstruct because we don't need that pump running immediately because obviously there's no liquid down there. So we can just get all this dug up and built. And go, go, go. We still have pipes over here that are needing done. Let's close this off so that it stays warm. In fact, these probably should be insulated tiles, shouldn't they? Yeah. Dang it. Okay. Let's go heavy duty with this. Just abyssalate insulated tiles. And then abyssalate right there. And I think that should be good. Now we are going to have to put the ladders back because they can't reach the roof. So just build along here, and they'll get over here in a moment, but okay, and then to get to over here so that they can build that, let's have all of that dug out. Okay, so they're almost 2 over there. Let's also get some stuff done over here to make it a little more effective for them to move around. Build that up. We can actually get rid of these. Just like that. And they're getting onto the insulated tiles, which is good. Because it is actually getting fairly warm in here, which is bad. So... ooh, we're gonna need something pumping into there. What can we get pumping into there? So how is this working now? I don't see any backup. And we should be hitting, yep, right there. Yeah, that picked up the slack. That's got everything. We have a lot of hydrogen backing up, which is good because this needs to cool back off. But it is worrying me that there is natural gas and chlorine in there. Really don't want to make an airflow tile here, but we need that to not be in there. And we're going to have dupes in there so often that the carbon dioxide should build up and push out all of this. So the airflow will be fine because, like I said, the carbon dioxide should build up to the point where nothing's really flowing in terms of the gas. Or at least, hopefully. Okay, a lot to be built. You know what? For the time being, because this is going to be needed, let's just leave it open. So, there we go. That way people can actually build. But yes, the carbon dioxide will build up in here. And that's another reason why I built it down here, as I explained in one of the previous episodes. Is that it makes it so that all the carbon dioxide will just be down here. So none of this nastiness will actually get to any of the plants. Do we actually have water in here? We actually have water getting into here. And that might be part of the reason why it warmed up in here a little bit. Okay, so come on guys, let's get this done. And they'll get it done eventually. There's not a lot we can... okay, this needs to be active if above, I would say negative 20 degrees. If it's above negative 20, because they can get down to 55. So if it's only 20 over here, it probably is closer to 55, but we can adjust this to as need be based on what we see happen. But for the time being, we really do need this door open, which is kind of... actually, we just need this air cleaned out. Do we have oxygen coming in yet? Kinda? Not really. Like, it's getting in here, but not terribly effectively. And every time that's open, some air is exchanged, but not many people are going up there, to be fair. No sleep, or not sleep, no wheezewort. So, good right there. Ooh, can we actually... oh, okay. Rummage. rummage, and rummage. See what we can find. Food shortage. We have plenty of food. And we have no one that's hungry. Why would you say there's a food shortage? But yeah, once we have the sleet wheat up, we can actually get, say, a kitchen, say right here, maybe a mess hall just above it. So, okay, things are decently cool. This is just completely orange now, rather than having any red, which is good. And over here is actually really cold, or cool, I guess. It's not cold yet, but it's not really spreading. Well, it is, I guess it is, because it used to be all like deep orange, so it's just taking a long time. And all of this needs to be finished before we should plant any of the sleet wheat, because we need, first of all, this going. So, they're making it out there. It's a long trip, so. Anyways, they are getting it done, though. Quite rapidly, to be fair, for how far away it is from the main portion of the base. Yeah, no Weezwort anywhere. Although we did build up beside this, we still don't see what it is. And yeah, the unknown part, we didn't see any of that. So that kind of sucks. Maybe we can build around, get in there maybe. I don't know. That is super pressurized. Okay, how are you guys doing? Okay, they're getting there. We have most of the pipes in now. We do still need a couple. A lot of this has melted due to hot water. But, oh, we have a pipe that's actually broken because it froze. Which is kind of the point, is that it cools off the water as it gets in here, but that might be a thing that we have to consider, that how fast the water is actually intaked by the sleet wheat. If it's not taken in fast enough, then it will have issues. So the hydrogen should actually be moving here in just a second. As soon as this gets an output, it'll probably move. Yes? No. You did not build any of it. And we need the sleet wheat growing here now, because it's breaking consistently, so. And copy settings across all of them. We need them to be taking in the water, because the water is getting just a little too cold. So that should be, yes. Oh, the hydrogen went marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The hydrogen went marching one by one, hurrah. Oh, we need fertilization too, so we should keep that actually fairly close. So let's get a storage container right here, I would say. And to be fair, this is pretty much done enough that we can select that back to auto. And we'll get fertilizer made up here. So, like in here somewhere maybe. Because there's a lot of natural gas we could... Yeah, because we don't want to make it... And we're going to have to pump out the natural gas as well. So, I'm going to have to redesign this entire area right here probably to be, first of all, sealed in, and second of all, have a pump. How tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that is actually a really tall area. Food shortage, and we'll probably have it just connected into the heavy watt, as that will make things a little bit easier, I do believe. But see here, we have all of that running. The temperature inside the pipe is okay. You, I want agriculture, fertilizer, and you're pretty important to have the fertilizer in. What are these set at? Okay, maybe not 7, maybe just a 6, but still. I want you full of the fertilizer. This will also tell us how much we have. We've been making fertilizer for quite some time, so... In fact, agriculture... We have 22.1 tons of fertilizer. How much this can hold almost all of it, too. Okay, so we have sleet wheat growing then. That means... Oh, liquid chlorine. That makes sense, kinda. That will just pour down into down here, too, so I'm not too worried about it. But, yeah, liquid chlorine. Can we have someone come over and submit a biosignature, please? I'd like that door open. Yes? Thank you. That door is finally open. Okay, I forgot that we could make liquid chlorine too. And actually, to be fair, I think we should have some airflows right there and right there. Because the chlorine is dropping into down here due to the liquefaction of it. Which is obviously not good. But can we actually mop that? Because it is evaporating as it gets down there. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, the sleet wheat is growing, though. And that will give us sleet wheat grain, which we will need to do something with. So let's actually get a... You know, I don't really need an apothecary. My dupes don't get sick. At least not that much. Okay, now let's see. Electric grill, micromusher. Micromusher, what can you... You don't make anything with the sleet wheat, so it must be with the stove. So we'll have the stove right there. We'll have the refrigerator just beyond that. And how much are you carrying? Not a lot, actually. So we will have... And it all needs to be high conductive. Once you swap over, it all has to be high conductive. Otherwise, when it does go over, it will burn out the ones that aren't. Which is a little weird because some of those lines aren't going to be carrying a lot at all in general. So, anyways, so we can make the fried mush, which reduces the amount of calories that each one produces, because we need, yeah, which is not good, no. Not bad. Gristleberry, which comes from the bristleberries. Pickled meal ice. They're into cows. That reduces it, but I think that can't go bad. I don't think the pickled meal ice can actually go bad. But frost buns, this is what we kind of want to start making. Continuous for all of that. Edible cooking ingredients? Ah. Let's have this for sleet wheat and the frost buns only. And make it pretty important that you get the food into it so that it doesn't go bad. And actually, how much is a frost bun? 1,000 calories. Okay, so that's not terrible. So we're probably throwing all the sleet wheat in here too, so that's probably what's filling that up. In fact, let's actually get a second fridge? One for the cooked food, one for the ingredient. Because, yeah, that's already full because of all of the sleet wheat. And we can't put any more frost buns in there, so we're just going to have food going bad all the time until we change that. So, oh, we actually have a bluff briar that's actually not dead, other than that one right there. So yeah, it is working slowly. Changing the pipe over to insulated, I think, actually helped out a lot. And I do believe I want to do that elsewhere too. So right here, I want all of that insulated. Although I guess once it gets down to there, it doesn't matter. But anyways, liquid pipes, deconstruct this. There's no reason for it to do that little U right there. That probably spilled water everywhere. Mop it up, please. Thank you. And actually, liquid pipe, deconstruct that little knob that's actually bothering me. And the water doesn't really go to this very often because this doesn't run very often, to be fair. There's oxygen all the way down to there. There's carbon dioxide down here, though. Ah, that's right, the chlorine. How's that working? And there's some carbon dioxide, or yeah, carbon dioxide freezing too. Why? Oh, that's too warm over there. But the cold air should be moving over. That's why I have this running. And it is actually, yeah, the hydrogen's backing up. So, okay, now here's my dilemma. Is there a way to limit the hydrogen that would get separated until it's actually fully backed up? In fact, we could have a hydrogen generator over here running some of this stuff if we needed it. Yeah, but the sleet wheat not growing because of the temperature is actually a bad thing. Can we? Okay, well, first of all, let's get rid of all these ladders because that's just ridiculous. Second of all, because we don't want a hydrogen generator taking up all of the stuff. But then again, we do kind of want a little bit of power over here. Can we? Plumbing. Or not plumbing. Gas vent. So we can kind of manually control how much goes in by using this, I do believe. So let's put it down here because there's not really much other place for it to go. And we will insulated pipe into it as well. We'll have a hydrogen generator. There you are. We need more iron ore. We do have some that's accessible. Not a lot, but let's dig those up. Dig those up. Yeah, up here's accessible. I don't know why they haven't cleaned that up, but yeah, there's some iron ore right there. Oh, that's right, and there's a lot that we can get to somewhere up here, isn't there? Some over there. I thought there was a better spot that I saw. that was just on the edge of the darkness. Could have swore. Maybe I was seeing things? I could have swore. Like somewhere around here. Up here, maybe. Oh, maybe way up here. Yeah, way up here. There's a bunch over there. Okay. Well, it's gonna take a bit to get to, but I feel you guys are up to the dupes are up to the task. Let's dig all that out. And then right into here. Actually, there's some algae up there, so I do kind of want that. Actually, we're out of algae. Huh. The deoxidizers aren't running, that means. So, temperature is actually looking really good in the base now. Oxygen, it's getting really low down here, but that's because the deoxidizers aren't running. And I think that's fine. Ooh, we got some more fertilizer there. These obviously, well, they're not growing, so that's part of the problem. Okay, we have the gas pump put in. Power, we should have enough iron now to plop that down. So let's get it connected. Insulated pipe. That we will bring it around like that. Let's set this to very, very little amount for to start with. Like 50 grams a second. And then power, we're gonna need a battery to be able to see what's going on. And then some wire to connect it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get rid of... So the idea is I want this kind of removed. I want a pump on this side and a pump on this side. When it gets carbon dioxide, it just puts it back over here on this side of the machine. And that way it's pulling the air through this direction. Although maybe down here to kind of pull it down into the farm would be more effective. And I think that is the better idea. That, and remember, we can only have about 1,000 on this line, so gas pump, we are actually running out of iron again. Right here. And we will actually pull the gas back through to right, well, not right there because there's a bunch of liquid being created right there, to right there, and a gas vent made of iron right there. And can we get this kind of finished, please? This needs to be done first because that's generating power, but it's not going anywhere, which is not very effective. Okay, so this needs power, so let's get a bridge, because we're gonna need one. Like that. And then wire, iron, into there. Even with the little bit that is getting put into there, it's actually not doing that bad. Although it does look like it's eating all of the hydrogen. And we obviously don't need that much power at the moment. So 20 grams a second. We don't need that much at all going into there. So just itty bitty amounts. And it's also not going anywhere at the moment either because we don't even have the pump working, nor all of the pipes. And we can actually replace... Oh, That's right. Oh dear, that's right. We wanted a filter too. Ventilation, gas filter. Oh dear, and that's going to be troublesome. Okay, we're gonna put it up here. Gonna have a gas bridge. But that was the alarm, or that was the... Ooh, I can't do that. Okay, so cancel. But that was the alarm, so that is the end of the episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.